I ain't waiting, but I've been waiting. Everyone's been waiting on that track, doing keep saying the same things. And it's getting boring now, and I've got 2% of battery, and I don't know how I'm getting home, and I'm stuck in Lewisham. It's fucked. Yeah, I'm walking down the side of the track, so I'm not sitting on the train. It's a bit of a worry when I get home. Guys fucking talking shit. I'm going to have to, one of the fellas said get a box of Plumstead and then get from Plumstead to the 96 to Bluewood.
Are we going to help that
I don't care walking from Dartford if I have to, I just want to get near to home.
Best thing is sit down and then come, that's it.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Right,
Yeah, sit down, that's the best way.
Thank you.
That's it. There you go, see, wonderful.
Getting too old for this lot.
You're rebelling, not the rest of us. Should have done this hours ago. I was so tempted then. I thought out about a carriage.
Too many people.
Yeah, it's I mean, I don't know.
We weren't one of them before.
So everybody has left the train. This is just stuck in Lewisham, and we're now walking to wherever the next station may be. This was after we were stuck for around 2 hours due to trains not being able to get up the hill due to the ice, and lots of trespassers started going onto the tracks, which caused even more delays. And after 2 hours, commuters are now fed up and have decided to leave altogether.
Been stuck here for over an hour. Made some friends. Yeah. People saying get off the train, don't listen to them, all this stuff for ages.
Guys, this train has been evacuated. Anybody that is got the back points can let me know before you're coming off.
You're getting different signals. If you got what?
We're getting different messages. It's not going anywhere. So get all your personal belongings and everything, and then make your way towards this store for me, please.
Snow and ice has caused travel chaos across the UK. Whilst roads in London are looking surprisingly clear, hundreds of commuters have been stranded due to delayed or cancelled trains. In Lewisham, trains ground to a halt at around 6 p.m. when they struggled to get up a hill on icy tracks. On one train stuck near New Cross, a commuter reportedly had a fit, so pulled the emergency lever to open the doors and get out. The driver had to walk down the carriages to lock them again.
Right, but there's a train in front of us also waiting. You can't go back because this train's behind us.
Power to the electric tracks was then cut due to the people on the line. The carriages went dark and the heating off. Southeastern tweeted numerous times warning people to stay on the trains. However, passengers kept getting off and walking, adding to the delays. After 2 hours of being stuck, Southeastern said that all trespassers are now clear of the track. There was momentary relief and hope, when just seconds later, more trespassers were reported. At this point, passengers were fed up and decided to get out.
Well, as far as we know, the trains in front of us couldn't get up the hill towards Lewisham. And so this we've been stuck on the train since 6 o'clock. Is it 6?
5:41 we got the train.
5:41 we got on the train. And now everyone's getting off the train, so we thought we would as well, because I think otherwise we're going to be on that train all night.
Basically, we weren't allowed off the train, and technically that's being held on the train against our will, which can also be classed as an elaborate hostage situation. So, I exercise my rights to basic freedoms to get off the train.
Many caught taxis or buses from New Cross and Lewisham stations, whilst others struggled to get their bearings. By 10:30, trains were moving again, but this time empty and deserted. Jamie Morland, Update News, Lewisham.
Ashford signal at area 86.
Yeah, hello Ashford, this is the driver of 2 November 38 at Ashford West Junction.
Yes, driver. 2 November 38 at Ashford Junction.
I've come to a halt right on top of Ashford West Junction, and well, I can't release the brakes. They're completely stuck on.
I see, so you come to a halt across the junction and you can't release your brakes?
Correct. I don't know what the problem is. I may have to take a walk through, so I might be out of the cab for 5 minutes or so.
Okay, so you need some time to establish the cause and you may leave the cab to investigate.
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay, thank you, driver. Can you call me again as soon as you finish your inspection, please?
Yeah. All right, as soon as I know what the problem is.
Thank you.
Kent ICC, Incident Controller speaking.
Yes, Ashford Signaller here. I've just had the driver of 2 November 38 on. He's failed right across Ashford West Junction, brakes jammed on, completely unable to move.
Can you give me the unit and cab details?
Not right now. The driver's out of his cab having a look around trying to establish what the problem is. He says he'll call me back in 5 minutes.
Is that a driver's 5 minutes or a real 5 minutes?
Don't know.
When you speak to him, ask if he needs assistance from the tech helpline and/or another train, will you? I'll get a mom out there and put some fitters on standby. In the meantime, try and get as many trains to stop in a station as you can, will you? And let me know as soon as you hear from the driver, okay?
I will.
Thanks.
Ashford signal at area 86. Yes, hello driver 2 Delta 36. We have a failed train across Ashford West Junction affecting services on the up and down lines. Please wait where you are for the time being and await instructions. Thank you. Ashford signal at area 86. Hello driver 1 Sierra 53. I'm sorry, but 2 November 38 has failed right on top of Ashford West. Please wait for your signal to clear or for further instructions. Just as soon as I have more information. Thank you. Ashford signal at area 86.
Bloody typical. We stop a few hundred yards from the station, no one says a bloody word.
Thank you, signaller. Driver out.
Driver speaking, we're being held at a red signal. I don't know why, but when I find out, I'll tell you.
Useless.
Thank you.
Absolutely useless.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is your driver speaking. I'm very sorry about this delay. It's been caused by a train failure at Ashford Junction, which is blocking routes in and out of London. We're not sure how quickly we'll be able to get things moving again, but I'm afraid there'll almost certainly be a bit of a wait. I know you're very crowded and quite a few of you are standing, but if I may ask you to be as patient as you can. As soon as I receive any further information, I'll get back to you at once. Thank you.
Ashford signal at area 86.
Yes, hello, signaller. This is the driver of 2 November 38 at Ashford West Junction.
Hello driver 2 November 38 at Ashford West Junction. What news?
Oh, none good, I'm afraid. I can't see anything on the TMS. I've been through the train and had a look. I can't see anything up. I've also been onto Fleet and they can't help me either.
So, are you declaring your train a failure?
I suppose so.
Well, KICC say a mom's on his way to you. Should be with you in 10 minutes or so. And fitters have been dispatched from the depot. I don't know their ETA, I'm afraid.
Okay, well, I guess I'll just sit here then.
Looks like it. Call me if there's any news.
Okay. Driver out. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is your driver again. I'm really sorry I'm unable to move the train. Fitters are on their way out to repair the fault and hopefully get us moving again as soon as possible.
We don't yet know how long it will take to resolve this problem, but if you prefer to continue your journey by another means, your ticket will be accepted on London Underground or London...
Kent ICC, incident controller speaking.
Yes, hello, Ashford signal here.
Yes, signaller, what's happening?
Yeah, I've just spoken to the driver of 2 November 38 at Ashford West Junction. The mom's on site, but as yet there are no sign of any fitters.
Okay.
The driver's declared his train a failure and is asking for assistance from the country end. He's waiting to go out and put down protection.
Okay, we'll get an assisting train and driver organised for the country end.
All right, I'll let him know. Thanks a lot. I've got quite a lot of trains stuck in the middle of nowhere. Do you want to think about some emergency permissive working?
Let's see what the fitters say first. They'll probably sort things out. Well, we could start thinking about turning some trains around. That would help.
I've no idea when I'm likely to arrive. Apart from a couple of announcements apologising for the delay, they've told us nothing. Yeah, okay. Yeah, well, I'll see you when you see you, I suppose. Right, I've had enough of this. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oi! Wake up in there! What the hell is going on? How much longer are we going to have to sit here?
Would the person banging on the door of the driver's cab please stop? As I've already told you, we're waiting here for a failed train to be cleared. I don't know how long it will take, but banging on my door won't help. When I know something, I'll tell you.
Ashford signaller, area 86.
Yes, hello Ashford. This is the driver of 2 November 38 Ashford West Junction.
Hello, driver 2 November 38 at Ashford West Junction. Any progress?
No, not really. Not what you'd call progress. The assisting train has been coupled, but the fault immediately transferred across, so now you've got 2 failed trains on the junction. Fitters, they arrived about 5 minutes ago.
What? They should have been there ages ago.
Yeah, well apparently they used the wrong access point, so they've had rather a long walk.
This is turning out to be one of those days.
You could all just be a little bit patient and we'll get things moving as soon as we can.
How much longer are we likely to be? We've been here an hour and a half.
I really don't know, but as soon as I get any information, I'll let you know.
Ashford signaller, area 86.
Yes, hello signaller. This is the driver of 2 November 38 Ashford West Junction. Good news at last.
Excellent. What?
Well, the fitters have found the fault. We've separated the 2 units, so now they're able to move away separately.
So you're in 2 November 38 at the London end, and 2 Alpha 46 is just ahead of you at the country end. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Good. So if you'll just stand where you are, I'll contact 2 Alpha 46 and get him on the move, and then I'll get back to you, okay?
Understood. I'm to stand where I am until I hear from you again.
I've just about had enough of this. They don't tell you anything and keep us hanging around here for hours. When the station is only a couple of 100 yards up the track. We could walk it in 5 minutes.
If we could open the doors.
Well, that can't be that hard.
I don't think that's a very good idea.
Well, I'm buggered if I'm going to sit here for the rest of my life. Yeah, give me a hand.
I really don't think you should be doing that.
But I don't give a toss what you think. I'm not going to wait here any longer. I've got things to do. There. Well, what are you waiting for?
Passengers must not interfere with the doors.
You can almost see the station from here. It's only a couple 100 yards.
If you are opening the doors... Oi, you can't do that.
Well, you stay if you want. We're off.
The power's still on.
Ashford signaller.
Hello signaller, this is an emergency call. This is Mike Smith, train dispatcher at Lewisham Park Station. There are passengers on the line. I want all lines blocked and an emergency.